It's a question we get all the time at Motorcycle.com. What should I get as my first motorcycle? And well, there is no one bike clear-cut answer to that question because people's individual needs will vary depending on their own preferences, their body size, their own personal skill sets, what have you. So to give a clear-cut one bike answer to what should my first bike be is next to impossible. But we're going to do this list in alphabetical order. And so with that, let's begin. At number 10 is the BMW G310R and G310 GS. BMW is making a real effort to attract new riders to the brand, and the G310R and G310 GS offerings are BMW's prime entryway. Coming in at just under $5,000 and $6,000 respectively, the R and GS are really affordable bikes for the newer rider to approach BMW, and the 313cc single is not power enough to scare away new riders, but experienced riders will also get a kick out of flogging it to pieces. And while the price tags may be pretty affordable, make no mistake, the fit, finish, and quality of both the G310R and the G310 GS are every bit what you expect from BMW. Coming in at number 9 is the CSC Cyclone RX3. So if you're looking to get into the adventure touring scene, don't overlook the CSC Cyclone RX3. Brand new 2018 examples can be had for a touch over $4,000, which is nothing. And though the RX3 is a Chinese motorcycle, we've been impressed by the performance of the 250cc engine and the ruggedness of the chassis every time we've tested it. In fact, each year CSC invites its customers to come to China with them to their manufacturing plants and to go on a tour of the country just to see how rugged the bikes really are. But as we've seen from the BMW in the number 10 spot, and we'll continue to see as this list goes on, the RX3 does face some stiff competition. Coming in at number 8 is the Honda CB500F and CBR 500R. If sporty bikes are more your taste, Honda has a 500 twin for you in the form of the CB500F and the CBR 500R. Making about 43 horsepower the last time we had one on the dyno, the CB and the CBR give you a choice of either a naked or a fully fared sporty bike to play with enough power to have fun with, but not too much to scare the crap out of you. Both bikes you can get ABS for $300 more, and the 30.7-inch seat height is pretty reasonable for new riders. The CB500F retails for $6,099 and the CBR 500R goes for $65.99. At number 7 is the Honda NC750X. Not to be confused with the NC700X, the NC750X has been available in Europe for a while and is now here in the States. The NC750 is a bigger motorcycle displacement-wise, but it's still a friendly bike to ride. It's very easy to engage, so it makes it a very approachable beginner motorcycle. And the NC750 comes in two varieties. The first is the traditional transmission version with, a clutch and a shifter and all that good stuff. The second is Honda's cool DCT or dual clutch transmission version, where you can do your shifts with the push of a button on the left grip, or you can stick it in drive or sport mode and have the bike just do all the shifting for you. The NC750 is really good on gas, it sips gas, and it's really easy to ride, and even has a little trunk space right where the gas tank would be right in front of you. It's a convenient bike to own, convenient bike to ride, it's very easy and very practical. And it's yours for $7,999 or $86.99 for the DCT version. Coming in at number 6 is another Honda, the Honda Rebel 300. Gone are the days of the Rebel being the red-headed stepchild of Honda's cruiser line. Honda's really dumping a lot of money into the Rebel line to attract new riders into the fold, and the Rebel 300 has tons of style with a winning personality. So go see your Honda dealer with about $44.49 in greenbacks, and you can get yourself the Honda Rebel 300. Or step up to the nearly identical Honda Rebel 500 for $6,099. At number 5 is the Kawasaki Ninja 400, which is new for the 2018 model year and represents Kawasaki's entry into Ninja sport bike lineup. It's got all the characteristics of a Kawasaki sport bike. It's edgy looking, it performs very well, and that 400cc engine has a lot of power for a new rider, but not so much to overwhelm them either. It's a great platform to learn on, build your skills on, and learn to go fast. At number 4 is the Kawasaki Z650. If you're not looking for a sport bike, but you still want something sporty with less fairings, the Z650 is probably the bike for you. The Z650 is powered by a 649cc parallel twin, which has lots of bottom end and mid-range torque and power, which is great for street riding, which is where the majority of your time is going to be spent as a new rider. The riding position is ideal for urban use, as the 30.9-inch seat height is pretty comfortable for most body types. And the Kawasaki Z650 retails for $6,999, or you can add $400 and get ABS too. If you're a new rider with adventure riding dreams, take a look at the Kawasaki Versys X300. It's small, it's lightweight, and it's powered by a very friendly 300cc parallel twin. Weighing a claimed 386 pounds with its 4.5 gallon tank full of fuel, the 300X delivers the bulk of its power in the bottom end, where you're going to need it the most if you're off-roading. It's a friendly bike for learning to ride both on and off the pavement, and for $5,399, can't go wrong. At number 2 is the KTM 390 Duke. Here at Mo, we've been super impressed by the 390 Duke for quite a while now, and with the 2017 refresh, we are even that much more in love with 390 Duke. It might be the smallest Duke on KTM's US lineup, but by all means it is still ready to race like any other KTM in the lineup. It's fast, it's aggressive, it's mean, and it's a lot of fun to play with. Beyond being just a fun and aggressive motorcycle, it does come packed with tons of features like a WP suspension, a TFT display, which no other bike in this class has, Brembo design brakes, and so yeah, a lot of bang for your buck. And how much buck? We're talking just under $5,300. Coming in at the number 1 spot, because we're doing this list alphabetically, is the Yamaha YZF R3. Every time we throw a leg over the R3, we are always impressed and surprised by it, because the 321cc engine punches above its weight. It's not super fast, but you can ride the hell out of it, and it's a lot of fun for a aspiring sport bike rider. It might be overshadowed these days by the Ninja 400, but make no mistake, at $5,000, the R3 is still a ton of fun to ride, still a great bike to learn sport bike skills on. And no matter what level of rider you are, you're gonna get something out of the R3. So that's a wrap on the 10 best beginner motorcycles of 2018. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe. If you have a question, you have something you want to say to us, leave a comment below. We want to hear from you. Until next time, see ya!